Start by cutting the card in half lengthways. It needs to be a little bit wider than the length of a lollipop stick. Use the lollipop stick as a guide. Measure and draw a line. Once you've drawn your line, you can then cut your card. Turn your card horizontally and then draw a line 3 centimeters up from the bottom edge all the way across the card. Measure 3 centimeters in from the bottom left-hand side of the card and draw a line. From the 3 centimeter line you have drawn on the left, mark 1 centimeter increments across the long line that you've already drawn on the card. Do this until you have 23 marks. Repeat the 1 centimeter marks at the bottom of the card, directly underneath those marks that you've just made. Then draw a line between the two 1 centimeter marks. Now colour in the first 1 centimeter block and all alternate blocks until you have 12 coloured in. These shaded blocks will become the needles of your knitting machine. Starting at the left of your card, cut out the needles by cutting away all the unshaded parts below the line. If you are using very thick card, then you may need to use a craft knife to cut some of the parts away. Finish creating your needles by using some scissors to round off the edges of the needles. This will make it easier for the yarn to slip off the end of the needles. Now we need to add some strength to our card by attaching wooden lollipop sticks to each of the needles. The best way to do this is by using double-sided sticky tape. Cut a piece of double-sided tape roughly the same length as one of the lollipop sticks. Stick the piece of tape to one side of the lollipop stick. Peel off the backing of the double-sided sticky tape and place, with the sticky side down, your lollipop stick onto one of your needles, making sure that the end of the lollipop stick fits perfectly onto the end of the needle. Carry on in this way, sticking lollipop sticks to your needles until you have done all 12. Once you have stuck on all of your lollipop sticks, press down on them firmly to make sure that they are well stuck on. Then go around each needle with your fingers, making sure there are no sticky bits of tape sticking out. If you wish, you can number your needles like we do on a domestic knitting machine. On a domestic knitting machine, the needles are labelled with the 0 in the centre and the numbers going up in increments either side. When we come to use our homemade knitting machine, we will need a way of attaching it to the table. Put 2 strips of standard sellotape either side of the needles on your card. This will create a shiny surface that we can use invisible tape or masking tape to attach our homemade knitting machine to a table.